All right, we're back with like part 2 of part 6. Sorry, I had some things pop up. Couldn't finish out the last episode, but we're back. We're going to finish it up now. Where were we? All right, in the last part, we defoliated the plant pretty heavily because we switched over to flower. So in this part, I'm going to go ahead and give it another top dress. This plant's been running through a lot of water, so I know it's taking up a lot of the nutrients in the soil. And I probably should have put a little more soil in the pot itself, but I didn't. So now we're here, and we're going to give it another top feed. We're going to go ahead and chop down the cover crop, and we're going to put some more straw on top of that. All right, let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm going to put in my water today to feed the plant. First thing I'm going to put in the water, I'm going to put some Yaha 20 in there, and that's just a wetting agent. Next thing I'm going to put in there is some Pt.6 micronutrients. Exactly what it sounds like. It's micronutrients. Next I'm putting in there some pure protein dry. And that's just to help boost the growth and add some amino acids in there. Then we're going to add some Rootwise Biofos. And that's to help the biology for bloom. Then we're going to toss in some Build-A-Bloom. And that's just high in P. That's the main nutrient for bloom. And we're going to throw in some Rootwise Biocatalyst for some enzymes. And last, we're going to throw in some freeze-dried coconut, and that's a flower finisher. All right, so I showed you guys everything I'm going to put in the water. I'm going to go ahead and get that mixed up now. So, because I'm only in a 5-gallon pot, I'm only going to use about a half a gallon of water, so that's all I'm mixing up. And these Pt.6 micronutrients can stick together, so make sure you get those broken up. All right. Now we got our water all mixed up. We're going to go ahead and chop down the cover crop. My bad, y'all. Forgot to turn the lights on. So we had shitty lighting. That's why. So you can see the cover crop in here. So I'm just literally going to chop it down, leave it there. Just like that. And I'm just going to leave this cover crop right in the soil, and it'll turn into nutrients later on. Organic, baby.
THC rich, the bud grower supreme. Kansas City king, you step into my dream. Organic vibes, no chem in the stream. These buds glow brighter than a movie screen. Writing my story in the smell of the crop. Sticky green thumb hit the top non-stop. The roots run deep while the lights go pop. Push tails roll, Kansas City on lock. Flip that soil with the air full of life. Got the 4x4 10 sharper than a knife. No shortcuts, nah, just me in the fight. Boutique buds glowing loud in the night. Temperature steady, it's a rhythm I hold. Hydro flows true, turning dirt into gold. From the seeds to the grow, it's the story I mold. It's the vibe. Kansas cities untold. THC rich, the plant whisper they hail. Green power, yeah, I'm a wizard in detail. Full organic, every part of the tail. I'm the man, my secret stays sealed like mail. From the Crown Town hub to the screen you see. Roll the credits, THC rich, that's me. Subscribe to the
All right,
grind,
that's on
it's
my
the
way.
life I
So chop
breathe.
that off too.
Kush Chronicles drop, we growing supreme.
All right. Oh, there it is. You can see I got that all chopped down. This is laying there on top of the soil. Now I'm gonna put my top dress on there. Just gonna do a little. Damn, dropping shit. All right. I'm also gonna put some craft blend, some kashi blend, and some Builder-Flower top dress on there. All right, let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll water it all in. All right, we got our water mixed up. We got our top dress on there. We got our compost on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little bit of straw on top to help keep that top layer moist. All right, y'all. So that's it. We're all set up. Now all we got to do is water this thing in. And if you remember, I have this Blue Mat moisture meter in here. I still like to keep this thing between about 60 and 100. Now, you guys can see that. So that's pretty dry. We're at 139. So it's a really good time to water. So let's knock that out. And when you guys are watering, you want to try to keep the water off of the top of the leaves because the light can kind of act like a magnifying glass to it and it can burn your leaves. So if you do get them wet, just dry them off. Now guys, getting a spray bottle helps. It helps to water slowly and more evenly so you don't get dry pockets in your soil. You guys don't have to grow the way I grow. You don't have to use organics. You don't have to use living soil. You don't have to use all the amendments that I added. You can go basic with it. I like to experiment with things and just have more fun with it. All right, so we got that all watered in, guys. I'm gonna throw this thing back in the tent. We'll check back in a couple of days. I appreciate you guys being here like always. Until next time, peace.